How's everyone doing? I actually missed some of y'all. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. Team did a candlelight vigil on Thursday. Vigil. Did I say that right? Vigil on Thursday on the field for. It's hard to say his their name. Service is Saturday at noon at the UMC Glenn Miller Ballroom. It'll be live streamed as well because the parents want to make sure the other family members get an opportunity to see what all transpires. It is my understanding as a father that when we send our kids to college, we send a kid to college to mature, progress, learn who he or she is, and come back with something that they glean from that college, as whether it's a degree, opportunity to be a professional, or just maturation. We don't send a kid to college not to come back. And that's the most painful thing that I'm dealing with. Family is wonderful. Mother and father and siblings. It's been strong, it's courageous, charming, passionate. We've taken him on tours, and they've even been to his apartment to see how he moved around and got around. This goes to all walk-ons of people don't own the different rosters that don't think they make a difference. This is a walk-on kid that was a bona fide leader. Bona fide leader who ran our quarterback room up until his passing. We love him. We're going to appreciate him. We're going to celebrate him. And we're going to focus on the positive things that he brought to us. I was reminded that I did a camp back in my hometown several years back, and he was one of the players that attended, and I randomly chose him to go to the other end of the field alone and work with Shador because he had that thing about him. He was one of my favorites. Love him. Students of the week, Random Fontanet, anthropology. I can't even spell that. Fisher Clements applying for grad school from Hattiesburg. Unbelievable tight end for us. CU, I know there's been a lot of talk about our staff. I told y'all every year the Bible says that Rod and our staff, they comfort me. And I really feel as though we have the best staff that has been assembled in my tenure. By far. All of the gentlemen who coach with me, there's not a knock to them because I love them. I still have a relationship with all of them. And I'm thankful, but I'm thankful for progression. I'm thankful for elevation. 293 years of coaching experience, 192 years of college coaching experience, 26 years of college coordinator experience from 8 different coaches, 23 years of coaching in the pro ranks, 7, 8 years of coaching high school, 17 state championship betwixt us, 81 years of professional football playing experience, 120 years of overall professional experience playing, coaching, and the media. Awesome. I have some wonderful friends, and they past friends. I would call them loved ones because we had to have love for one another to do what we're doing right now. 13 members of Prairie View A&M staff are here just to fellowship. The Bible says how good and pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. And I'm pretty sure they said brothers. My Bible did, okay? Coach Golf, AD Anton Golf is here. Head coach Jermaine Jackson is here that I've gotten to know. We reached out to one another And I'm so happy and appreciative and thankful that he brought his staff and he came, we're trying to break barriers of all sort. Went into SWAC last year and kicked butt, SWAC champions. So he is a champion. He is a born winner. He's familiar with several of our coaches on the staff. But what he's accomplished is unbelievable, and he's just getting started. General manager, director of football operations, strength coach, equipment, athletic trainer. They have a multitude of people here. The black and gold tickets are free. Somebody say free. There you go. Thank you. Free, but must be claimed. Fans could do that right now. Open practice on that particular day starts at 1 p.m. Gates open at 11 a.m. Lacrosse also plays at noon that day. Tennis plays at 2. I got to see the tennis team play as well as lacrosse, because if I just say tennis, my lacrosse girls are going to get mad at me in the cafeteria. So I got to see both of them play. Otherwise, women basketball beat Kansas in the Big 12 championships last night and play Baylor tonight at 7 p.m. Men's senior night against number 2 Arizona, Saturday night at 9 p.m. We got skiing and indoor track both head to the NCAA championships next week. Love my ski team. They're looking strong to compete for a championship, and track has a chance to compete for a few individual titles. We also have a gentleman on our football team running track as well. Tennis has a record of 9-3 and plays at home tonight. Where do they play at?
Meadows Club.
Meadows Club. They play at Meadows Club if you guys care. I do. Versus Kansas State, and Sunday versus Oklahoma State, because I sit in because we eat together, we dine together, so I got love for them. I sit at the tables, we talk. Their minds are unbelievable right now. I'm just saying. I didn't think the way they're thinking as collegiate players. Lacrosse is on the road. I'm at Michigan Sunday. Buffs are 4-1 and ranked 14. Men and women's golf both won last night in the tournament. Both looking strong this season. Do they play on the other side of the country like golf right now?
Yeah.
Because you don't play in the cold. Like, I'm not a golfer. I don't know. Do y'all do that? You play in the cold? I don't even fish in the cold, so I don't understand. I don't get that. How do you play golf when it's
warm
cold?
enough that they can practice now here, just because it's been nice enough. But all the tournaments are in the south and
Okay.
in Cali and East Coast.
Gotcha. It's good. Let's go.
Nikki, you want to start us?
Coach, good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Nikki Edwards, Yahoo Sports.
Like your hair.
Thank you.
Okay.
You mentioned focusing on the positives.
Yes.
What has been your message as the team is grieving the loss of Dominique Ponder?
We got to keep going. We got to keep going. We're going to love him. We're going to appreciate him. We're going to uplift him. We're going to support the family, friends, loved ones, everybody who associated, but we got to keep going. Everybody's dealing with something right now. Everybody in this damn room is dealing with something. We may not say anything about it because we're kind of inclusive to that sort, but we're dealing with something and we got to keep going. So I want those kids. They've been wonderful. God, have they been good. They have been so good and so mature, and it don't make you soft for a man to cry. It don't make you soft for a man to show his emotion. So I want them to do that. So if they feel it, all right, let's go. If you need a break, if you need a day off, do you need it? Let me know I got you. Because this ain't no joke. Some of the players, this is the first time that they've dealt with losing someone. And you got to respect that. So I'm advising our coaching staff, we're going to push them on the field, but we're going to love them just as hard. Next question.
Jack.
Hey, Coach. Jack Carlo.
My man.
Good to see
Guess
you.
what? I heard you moved on up like the Jeffersons, baby. Where you at now?
BuffInsider.com, so 24/7 sports.
24/7?
Yep.
How do they treat us? They treat us all right? They all right? Nearly.
That's right.
We good. 24/7, all right? But as
Yes.
long as you got to move, they paid you?
Yeah.
Jack. My man. All right, let's go.
Thank you, Coach. Wanted to ask about this incoming transfer portal class.
Right.
Just what your initial takeaway so far and what has impressed you about this
Let me
group?
tell you something, man. These practices have been phenomenal. The energy of the coaching staff has been extraordinary. And the support staff all around has been so darn helpful and on their game. I'm really thankful and appreciative of what I see right now. I'm happy. I'm truly happy. I'm happy for you that you moved on up.
Thank you. Bills are getting paid.
And Bill's getting paid right now. Get that thing popping now, dog.
Yeah.
Next.
Coach.
Adam, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Good to see you.
You too.
You talked about the staff that you assembled. With Coach Marion specifically, could you kind of give us some insight into that selection process, and what have been your early impressions of his
Let me
outfit?
tell you something, man. When you assemble a coaching staff, you're thinking of several different components. And to hit them all is very unusual. You want to hit a multitude of them. But you're mainly looking for coordinators that have that head coach feel. Like, I want them to be the head coach of the offense, the head coach of the defense, special teams as a head coach, like somebody to lead that charge, that I don't have to yell, scream, or fuss, or even cuss, knowing that I don't use profanity. But we have those type of men in-house, and I'm appreciative. I'm truly appreciative, and I'm thankful. These guys are unbelievable. I cannot wait to, we're going to invite you guys to practice soon so you can get a glimpse of how we get down instead of guessing and putting stuff out there than just guessing. I'd rather invite you in-house so you can see it.
Just a little snack.
Hey, Coach Leo Rivera with
What's up, boss?
BuzzFeed.com. Good to see you. First of all, my condolences to you and your team.
Thank you.
And secondly, building off Adam's question about your staff, I got to hear from Coach Niblett and Coach Marion, and they're like you, men of faith. So why was that important to make sure you have those kind of characters?
That wasn't the target. The target is first and foremost men that can coach their butts off, men that could understand today's players, men that understand today's time and the parents of sort in recruiting wise. But then to have on top of that men of faith, that just takes it over top. Because I know we're not going to struggle with insecurity or insufficiencies or things that when it gets rough, we're gonna wobble. We're not going to do that because we have some men in that locker room that are stable at home and on the field. And I'm proud of that. I really am.
Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Coach. Do you have any long-term tributes to Dom planned this year? Is there anything you'd really like to see
Well,
either
we-
on the field or off the field?
We're gonna have a patch on our jerseys for sure. He was gonna wear 7 as well, so you may see a 7 here and there. But I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do. I may, take care of him every game because that was my dude. But he will be appreciated, and you will understand his presence this season because he was a vital part of this team. Great question. Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach. Harrison Simeon, Buffs and Aside. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
2 staff questions. 3 new coordinators this year. Have you guys
Three?
Or have you guys found a
We
special
got 3
teams
new coordinators?
or special teams coordinator? Is that
We don't have a special team coordinator.
Okay,
Yeah,
but 2 new coordinators in that case.
there you go.
How have you viewed in this first week, even with some of the changes happening just since winter workouts began, your team responding to these changes?
They're changes to you all. They're not changes to us. You think Marv just magically appeared on the staff? You didn't think we knew there was a possibility of something could possibly happen? You didn't think we were really prepared for what could consequently happen? If I were you, instead of investigating and try to dissect it and find wrong, I would find right and clap like, hey, they did that. We got a guy that is fully overqualified for this darn position right on staff, and we don't have to go outside in the street to find somebody at the last minute. No, we knew what time it was. And I'm thankful that we knew. Great question. Love it.
Any other questions, guys? Jake, go ahead.
Hey, Coach.
What's going on, boss?
Good to see you. Jake
You too.
Schwanstein, VR. I just wanted to ask you about Julian and leadership. Obviously, this was a big topic last season. Just how have you seen Julian kind of in everything progress, but especially in that leadership?
There's an old riddle when I was a kid that we used to sing and say, he'll be coming on around the mountain when he comes. He'll be coming on around the mountain. He'll be coming on around. That's who he is. And we looking. And we waiting for him to come on around the mountain when you come. But I feel like by the time we snap that first snap at Georgia Tech, he'll be coming on around the mountain. He'll be straight. And we have a couple quarterbacks on the staff, on the roster that can play this game, that can really play this game, and they're applying pressure.
Matt.
Hey, Coach. Nice to see you.
What's
again.
up, boss man?
How's your health doing before I start with the football stuff?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
I was curious, kind of following up on Adam's question. There's been a lot made about Brennan Marion's go-go offense, right? And
Yeah.
it seems like it's not necessarily a conventional look. What stuck out to you about going that route?
The points per game. Everybody I interviewed, they averaged over 30 points per game. 30 points per game is our threshold. When we score 30 points per game, we win. When we don't, we lose. When we hold people under a certain number as well, we win. So that was huge. So everyone we brought in to interview, that was that. But I needed the toughness, that mentality. I needed somebody that was going to apply pressure and understand how we get down around here and go at it in that same type of way. And not only did we find him, that he's more than expected, much more.
It's wonderful. The second part I had for you is clearly, even since you've gotten here, college football has changed like 2 or 3 times over.
Right.
Just from your perspective, how would you describe how it changed this year and what you guys had to deal with this offseason?
Well, we're thankful. I mean, I like the way the portal is right now. I like where we are in that aspect, because now we get to keep this team. We don't have to worry about people disappearing in the summer. Like, this is the team that we're going to have. Let's work. Let's get it together. Let's dissect it. Now let's put people in the proper places so they can excel. I like the way it's going. Now, I don't like it academically because they're putting a tremendous burden on the academic departments getting all these kids in. And when I say all these kids, it was a anomaly when we brought in that many kids. Now it's normalcy, isn't it?
Everybody does it.
Yeah, I just wanted to rest to let you say that. I just
got you.
want to rest on that
everyone
point.
does it,
Like when I rest on that point, that means it's like an exclamation mark. I dropped the mic a little bit on you. I just want you. There you go. But now it's normal now. We just was the first one out the gate to see that vision way back when. But now it's normal. We don't like it. We wish we could retain players throughout, but you got to understand, with all this money floating around for average nowadays, you could have a backup who backs up the backup could go somewhere and get $250,000. That don't make sense to me, but it is what it is. So I'm happy that the kids are generating revenue. I just want to find ways for them to keep it and retain it when they're done with this game.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my man.
Coach, I know it's still early in the spring season, but speaking of those new players that have come in, who have you been noticing so far?
All of them. They look different. They're built different. Their attitude is different. We sat down in front of a computer and a television and watched every last one of them. Ain't nothing got in here that I didn't see with members of my staff. So I like everybody that's in here. Is everybody a superstar? No. But you put a dog beside a guy that's not fully grown yet, he could hunt as well. He may not kill like that dog, but he could hunt. And I'm proud of that.
Couple more, Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Scott Proctor at DMVR. Good to see you. I'm sorry for you
What's
and
up,
the team's
dog?
loss. How
You
feeling?
all right?
I'm doing good. You?
Excellent.
Love to hear that. I wanted to ask about the coordinators a little bit more. You talked about wanting to find guys who kind of gave you like head coach vibes.
Right.
Both of them, Marion and Coach Marv, like have more of a college background as well. Was that something that kind of you liked about their background as well?
I like that they're not only great coaches, they're good men. It wasn't about choosing college, it's choosing pro. It wasn't about that. Because what's the goal darn there for everybody? To win and be a pro. That's pretty much darn near everybody. So you can't fault us for having people that was with pros. That don't make sense to me. I think that's easy to communicate to some of these college kids, but you got to have a wonderful mixture and a blend. So when we shift from pro to college, won't you applaud it? Won't you clap for it? Won't you, announce it? Say, darn, okay, I see what they, I see how this is moving. So thank you, Lord. Coach, they know when I say thank you, Lord, I'm about to show out. And God stopped me, right? He stopped me and just grabbed me and said, Don't say that. That's how he holds me back, Coach. I appreciate that. Lord, you're so good. Thank you. But I'm just happy that we have what we have, and it wasn't a mistake that we have.
And then just one more follow-up. You don't got to name drop any names if you don't want to, but that receiver room is a lot of new
loaded.
faces and bodies. And I know you said that you stood in front of the computer and handpicked all these dudes. What do you just kind of make of the talent, maybe some of the speed in that room as well?
It's a much better room. Okay, it's a room that have accomplished a lot more. It's a room that is very unselfish. I love these young men. They blend together, but they got that thing about them, man, that they got it. Like they got that thing. They're not jealous of one another. They love the practice. They love the work. Joseph was out there talking junk on crutches. How you doing that? I said, Joseph, why you talking junk on crutches, man? You gonna get hit out here. You know, you're an easy target. He's like, Coach, you know that competitive spirit in me. Like, but I like that. I love it. So that room, to me, is tremendously explosive. You know, when we talk about what we lost, make sure you talk about what we gained. Because we gained a heck of a lot more. I think 3 times more than what we may have lost in the process. And I don't call it a loss, I call it life. This is new college life now. You know, my man Jacker moved on up like the Jefferson, right? The team that he left, are they going to miss him or lose him? Yeah, a little bit. But that team that you with is a blessing, though, ain't it? Yeah. All right.
Great. Last one, Mike.
Good morning, Coach Prime. Mike Lyle, KUNC Radio. How are you, brother?
What's going on? My dog's sitting over there like he just came out of a Mike movie. Like, you just sitting over that thing. Like
I'm awake, by the way,
you
too,
just got
Coach,
finished
so-
filming.
This is a personal question outside of football
Okay,
talk.
give it to me.
You've been here for a minute. Your social media posts speak volumes to what you see out here in Colorado. How are you adjusting to life out here in this part of the country?
I absolutely love Colorado. I haven't had a day of displeasure outside of what just transpired with Dom and every loss that we've dealt with. Other than that, the days are beautiful. People are wonderful. Our fan base is electric and very opinionated. You guys and ladies, you're good at what you do. I respect the heck out of each and every one of you. And I just wish you get to know me so I could just tell you the truth on some of the stuff that you say, you know, in a positive way. But I love it, man. I love Colorado and CU. I really do. Beautiful place. Beautiful place.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. We good? God bless everybody.